Chicago Bears. On the visitor's sideline, it's the Vikings head man, Kevin O'Connell. His team lost last time out, trying to turn things around this time. Across the way, you've got the head coach of the Bears. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. And off we go from Soldier Field. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
And he's coming off a game where he was pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. And he had a couple nice throws mixed in, a couple decent drives here and there. But the inability to find the end zone, of course, he had the one interception. So a lot to clean up, a lot to improve. Not just him, but frankly, the entire offense.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And this will wind up a Vikings first down as the tackle's made at the 35-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Minnesota.
We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Douglas in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by a former star at Alabama. It's Jalen Milroe at quarterback.
There's been a lot of talk coming into this week, Mike, about whether or not he'd be able to keep this hot streak going. And while I don't know if he'll be able to produce that absurd stat line like he did a week ago, I think he's more than capable of having another strong outing here in this one. Somehow, if he can replicate last week's success, I think it's pretty safe to say he's got a chance to leave here with another win. You know, I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Russell Olave, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the 1st down.
First and 10 at the 40.
Throwing now, Milroe on 1st down. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
And I think this is going to be a matchup they exploit the rest of the game. They go to it here early to test it. And I think with those results, it's something they should continue to come back to, because I'm not sure the defense has a matchup.
And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
At some point, you would just like to see that internal clock start to speed up. The longer the play goes on, the more vulnerable you become as the quarterback.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw. Even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Vikings offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They go play action with Mayfield. Going left side, complete to Harris. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
Point it right.
And the Vikings first down.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
180!
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They run with Walker. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On the run to the right. Now he takes off.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Byron Murphy into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Mayfield. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith, getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. On play action, Mayfield, and the defense unrelenting, a 3rd consecutive sack. Here's Corliss Wakeman now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line. The Bears offense, quarterback Jalen Milroe making their way back out there. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. He'll get this out wide. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. Douglas in motion. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? We're back to Soldier Field after this. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal. That's on the veteran Trent Brown. Now it is 1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Slides extra point, up and good. The Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Bears offense and Derrick Henry heading onto the field. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league.
What is going on?
It falls incomplete.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack. But then they get their hands on the ball. And I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there, probably the best possible outcome.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And he's out.
That concept's scary.
Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Here we go. From the gun, it's Milrow. That is intercepted. Picked up by Nate Hobbs. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
Is it not this game where they actually run back to the ball?
We saw it earlier, the defense.
Like, yes, that was a bad throw for sure, but dude, like, come on. Just fucking sits there.
On the quarterback with the earlier interception, and now Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Brown now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Bears offense make their way out to take over once more. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry, and he'll get about 5.
Did one of those linebackers just deck one of my linemen? Dude.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And some good running there. That's a first down up to the 43.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
On second down, here's Milrow. Open man, that's Alec Pierce. And he'll be out of bounds, but down around the 15-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 41 yards.
Ready.
They'll throw on first down with Milrow. Oh, in a flash, and he lost the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
In motion, it's Waddle. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. Slot man in motion right. Second down throw from... Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Having a dominant pass rush so often translates to wins. But that's hardly been the case here, Mike, and they're able to add another sack to their total before half, and that's great. But somehow they still find themselves trailing, and that's the only thing that matters.
Fuck you!
To flip the field.
What the fuck is that?
As they get across midfield.
Oh my god.
A big play after being backed up. Pickup of 46 yards. Here's a handoff to Walker. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield. On second down, Baker. Not fun here. Third and a lot. Here's Mayfield. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Here's Corliss Waitman now as he is on to punt for Minnesota. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. And he can't hang on.
Why are you optioning the fucking post?
Good job defensively to meet him just.
Damn, I had that guy wide open.
The ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go now.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Now it's Milroe. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's going to have the Bears 1st down. They get it easily. It was 4th and 1, and the pickup was 5.
Bears, 1st down.
Milroe. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. To the air, it's Milroe. That'll be caught. It's Tyler Algier. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 11. And the Bears, 1st down.
Ready.
Now Milroe on 1st down. Here's a screen taken in by Algier. And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way. 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
To throw again is Milroe. The pressure too
Dude.
much, and he goes down.
What is going on? This is insane.
Jalen Phillips. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. 2 minutes remaining here in this 1st half. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Ready, ready. 19 sight. Not 60 in.
Now Milroe. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down.
But it leads to 4th down.
Chapter 60. Chapter 60. Here we go. Shot.
They'll try and throw for it with Milroe. And deep for the back of the end zone. That is hard. Chris Olave. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. So, following the score, here's Evans to send it away. The return starts from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. That is incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead,
What does 28 do?
Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
first time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Throwing is Baker. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
It's third down and 10 yards to go.
Baker to throw. Open receiver, that's Harris. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. He'll take this in back at the 16. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. The right side to Olave. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
That's good for a Bears first down.
Throwing now, Milroe on first down. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Ready? Come on, come on.
Throwing is Milroe. Forced to his right. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
A gain of 10 brings up third and 4.
Here's Milroe to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Bears first down.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. And this is going to blow up on them. So much for a fake. It's a sack.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it. Our tour around the NFL...
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Oh, he tries to
Dude, are you kidding?
Mistake. That ball is out.
What the fuck is that?
Teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Here's a handoff to Walker, running to the left.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bears offense, quarterback Jalen Milroe making their way back out there. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. He's going to run it. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
That's good for a Chicago.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Flush to his right. He'll take off again. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. They'll look to throw. And that
What's the catch up like that?
over the middle. 3rd down, 3 to go.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Milroe. He's got his man. That's Olave. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. They'll look to pick up the pace.
That's good for a Bears 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Milroe. Flushed to his left. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out to his right. He keeps it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Inside the 10, it is caught. The Bears are going to be set up. 1st and goal coming up. They'll mark them down to the 6-yard line.
That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
And that's going to move them closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
To Alex Pierce. A gain of 7 yards. It's now
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take this one in. Portland Sutton. Touchdown Bears. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The Vikings offense ready to get back at it. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Room up the sideline at the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. Walker. Touchdown, Vikings. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Vikings go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The Bears offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Jared Wiley, the tight end. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
On the play fake, here's Shuck. Flush to his right, and he'll get beyond the marker before giving himself up. That's a first down. This offense moving quickly, and they'll try to get set.
Good for a Chicago Bears.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And they'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play. 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Shuck. Going up top. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 47 yards. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Throwing is Shuck. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
To throw is Shuck. Forced out wide. Taking off. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. He'll get a dozen out of that one. Scrambling his way to a first down. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Chuck to throw on 2nd down. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal. To the air is Shuck, and that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
They'll indeed go, and it is Shuck. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
Turnover on downs.
Now flags fly. Looks like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. So that'll move them back half the distance, and they'll try it again. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Oh, he gets swarmed under. They meet him in the end zone. It is a safety. Defenses dream about those, whether it's a pick 6 or a scoop and score. Even this one, Greg, 2 points. When the defense puts points on the board, they feel great about it.
Mike, talk about getting the job done on defense. Not only does it result in 2 points on the scoreboard, but now the offense is going to get the ball back, and likely with great field position.
Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards. The offense in hurry-up mode, pushing the pace. Shuck looking to throw on 1st down. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. We'll try to go up tempo here as they hustle to the line. Play action, it's Shuck. Rolling right. Now he'll run.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that 1st down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Now Shuck. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. 21 is the line to gain as we hit third down. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will score. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Chicago. His 4th TD grab of the season. And that is not going to work. It's incomplete. Trying to tie the game with a 2-point conversion, but unable to do so. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Vikings offense about ready to take over once more. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 9. From the gun, it's Mayfield. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
3 plays and no. It's 4th down.
Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Bears offense and Chris Olave getting ready for their next possession. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Chuck. He's got his tight end Likely downfield. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. We'll try and hurry to the line here.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
2nd and goal.
On 2nd down, it's Shuck. And that'll be incomplete. What turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Shuck going to throw it on 3rd and goal. To the goal line and in. Chris Olave. Touchdown Bears. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Moody's extra point is good, and the Bears will up the lead to 5.
Vikings 24.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This fielded at the 2. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Vikings offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
A quick slant into the hands of Waddle. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 6.
Mayfield to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Baker to throw. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 40. Five-yard line. Here's first and 10.
And the Vikings first down.
To throw is Mayfield. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple. From the 48-yard line. Here's second down and 7. In motion, it's Waddle. On second down, Baker.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And he will go all the way. Brendan Rice, touchdown. Minnesota. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead?
It's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the fourth quarter. Brown now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Bears offense, quarterback Jalen Milroe making their way back out there. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. From the 31, here's second and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. Give him 11 on the scramble. They give them a new set down.
That's good for the Bears. First down. First and 10 at the 40.
First and 10, here's Shuck. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
12 yards. That's another Bears first down.
On first down, Shuck. He'll get this out to Algier. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for another Chicago
Looking to throw on first down. Here's Shuck. He runs with it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture Fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the Bears have taken a 4-point advantage.
Vikings 32.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. We'll start at the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Vikings offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Walker. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Now Mayfield. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
This guy's like a man amongst boys right now out here, Mike, and you just don't see these sort of dominant performances on the NFL level very often. I mean, whether they got to double team him or keep sliding the protection to him, I don't care what they got to do. Someone has to block this guy because he's completely destroying the entire game.
They'll get 19 out of that play. 1st down, Minnesota.
1st down, Vikings.
To throw is Mayfield. And open down the field. That's Harris. That catch number 40 on the season for him. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing is Mayfield. And that one incomplete.
A throwaway certainly isn't ideal in this situation, especially when you're trailing at this stage of the game, but no damage done. Move on to the next play.
It's over the middle of tight end Otten. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They are down to 1 timeout and the 2-minute warning to work with as we get set for 1st and 10. They'll run here with Walker. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Now, 2nd and 4. Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down. Here's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
They'll run with Walker. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game.
36.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. That one complete to Pierce. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Final minute, Still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. And this one is caught by Pierce. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's another Bears.
Shuck looking to throw on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. To the air once more. Shuck. Pass caught left side by Likely. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 1st and 10.
That's good for another Chicago Bears.
Throwing again, Shuck.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Jake Moody.
So, Jake Moody on in this big situation. This to force overtime. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
A 43-yard attempt.
This one is on target, and it is good. And the Bears will tie up the game. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Brown now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Shuck. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
The Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Now a 1st throw here in overtime. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. To the air is Shuck. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
1st and 10.
They'll work the middle here with Algier. And that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing is Shuck. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
That's good.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. And that not a guy you can afford to lose here in overtime. On 2nd down, it's Shuck. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Allen Pierce. Touchdown, Chicago. Don't forget about the extra point here. This, an important. The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. And now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Sending it deep for Waddle. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing is Baker. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Really nice sequence of plays here defensively, not only to force the 3rd and long, but then you really take away all of the quarterback's options downfield, left him with nothing really else to do, but to just simply throw that one away.
That's incomplete. Derek Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. So this one in the win column for the Bears. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters.